minute. So thank you, everybody, for being here, bringing your energy and from wherever you are all around the world. So thank you. It's so important to for each of you to be here. So it might be nice if you just kind of mentally, psychically send out a thank you to everybody else for also being here. It's ah ah. Is that you, Sharon, on Llewellyn's iPhone?
Hi, Christine, it's Erin.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we'll start then. I'll just put everyone on mute. So what I'd like to invite you to do this evening, I have actually forgotten to relight my candle. Got really a nice altar here that we've been using for the Merkaba workshop, and I'm ever so sorry. I'm down in my office, so it might end up that I'm sat in the dark. After we've done you might open your eyes after the meditation and find just all the light's gone, because the light is just the only light I've got is in through the window. So please hold your master crystal, and if it's close, if it's convenient, and I hope you've all got a candle lit. I've finally lit mine. So I think it would be nice to do the healing that we usually do, which is both a personal healing, but also to connect through the angelic Reiki web of angelic golden light. And the idea is just to say this again. So the master crystals, they one of their main purposes was to actually be an anchor for when we're working as a group. So especially when we have these Sunday evening ones where there's people from all around the world joining us, when we're all holding a master crystal, that's been attuned to the same attunements, etc. It's a beautiful unifying thing. And these are, of course, the earth. And so they ground the energy. And I kind of see them as rather like if you can imagine a marquee or a tent, and these are the posts that go into the earth, and from the point, the canopy, just rays of light create a web. So there's a ray of light, a golden angelic light, from every one of our master crystals going into every other one of the master crystals, creating this arc, this fountain, and connecting us all around the earth. So that's a beautiful visualization, and it means that this energy is woven around the earth, and it can touch any person who is open to receiving that it might touch. It'll touch all of nature and the earth itself. But also I'm going to guide you through it as if it is a self-healing as well. So if you can actually just place the crystal with you and place your hands on yourself, if that is what you prefer to do. But holding this, when holding the master crystal, hold it in the prayer position, which is that mudra, connecting our energies, and then with the thumbs on the higher heart center. So we do the self-healing in that way. So whichever way feels nice, feels best for you. Okay, so going to open up the space as we always do. So please allow your eyes to close. And please echo every word that I say and affirm it for your space. So rather than just listening to me, to have it as your own practical conscious participation, not just listening to me, but when I say I ask for a pillar of light to be in this room now, please say this room now, meaning your room as well. So please be an active participant rather than just a passive listener to this. I call forth and invoke the planetary and cosmic spiritual hierarchy to establish and activate a gigantic ascension column in this room now. I ask that it be connected to a gigantic pillar of light and to this group's planetary and cosmic antikarana, the tube of light that connects us with our monad and higher self. I call forth and invoke the Lord Melchizedek, the Mahatma and Metatron, to bring down the platinum net through each of us, our rooms and the buildings. Platinum is the highest frequency color available to earth and very cleansing. The only higher frequency is the clear light of the divine, which has no color. The platinum net will clear each of us, our rooms, the whole group, of any negative and imbalanced energies on all levels. I now call again to the planetary and cosmic hierarchy for a planetary and cosmic axitonal alignment now. This will balance all meridians and instantly align our energy with the divine and the consciousness of the spiritual hierarchy on all levels. I now call to the spiritual hierarchy and inner plane ascended masters to anchor and activate the golden white ascension flame. The source of this flame is the spiritual ashram of the Master Serapis Bey, which is in Luxor Temple, Egypt. If you wish, you can ask for a permanent anchoring of this flame. I invoke the archetypes, the principles, the pattern of creation through the archangels of the Tree of Life. So just feel the energy of these names. So it's the Archangel Metatron at the top of the Tree of Life. And I use the name El Shaddai. And then it's Radziel and Zafkiel, Zadkiel and Camiel, Raphael, Haniel, Mikael, Gabriel and Sandalphon. We welcome and invoke the collective consciousness of the Ascended Masters. These are people just like you and I, but in their last incarnation took their freedom, took their ascension. But they did not continue on their journey. They stayed in connection to us on earth, to keep us held always in their unconditional love and support. Particularly mention Dwal Kul, El Morey, Saint Germain, Mary, Fatima, Portia, Lady Nightingale. Those are a few names that are members of that 144,000. Also invoke the presence of the ascended master consciousness of the galactic races that hold and look after and support humans on Earth. We also honor the Earth. And I honor the Earth by acknowledging the spiritual gifts that it brings. Each day, she brings a new beginning. And there's that new beginning happening somewhere, always around the world. So through the Archangel Raphael, I call in the energy of the East. The rising sun, the color yellow, the element of air, and the medicine animal of eagle, bringing us new beginnings and higher wisdom. I invoke the energy of the north, of the south, through the Archangel Michael. The color is orange, the element fire, the medicine animal mountain lion, bringing the effulgence, the energy of summer. I invoke the energy of the west through the Archangel Gabriel. The color is midnight purple. The west is the setting sun. It's going into the dark. I invoke the element of water. The medicine animals are the orca whale that swims deep into the dark of the ocean, the crab that can sidestep mystery and mirrors, and the bat that can find its way in the dark. I invoke the energy of the north through the Archangel Uriel and Sandalphon. The north, the colours are citrine olive, russet and black. The element is earth, and the earth and her beauty bring us our food and our homes, protection and family. The medicine animal is mountain bear that lives protected in its cave. Please be aware of those 4 directions and let them cross in a single point in your heart. In that single point, please hear the truth of the soul mantra that says, I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I am the monad. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I ask the Archangel Michael to create a golden dome of protection around each of us, around your room, and around us as a whole group. The Archangel Michael serves on the first ray with a specific purpose of protection and transmutation. We have the new great invocation, which is like it's our mission, it's our affirmation, it's our prayer, it's our mission statement. That from the point of light that I am, I let light stream forth from the mind of God. Earth radiates with light. From the point of love within the heart of God, I let love stream forth from my heart. I am the Christed soul on earth. From my center, where the will of God is known, I let divine purpose guide me, the purpose which all masters know and serve. From the center of the divine human race, I let the plan of love and light work out. My love seals the door where evil dwells. I am the light and love and power, living God's plan on earth. So if you would like to silently affirm your own prayer or intention for this healing, please do that now. So, as is the principle of angelic Reiki, all healing is according to thy will, not my will. So please observe your own consciousness and intent. And if you are bringing a personal agenda or hope, then please let that go. Coming with this humble space of service without personal agendas. And when you feel that you are simply willing to be an open conduit for divine will, feel your hands either on yourself or on the Master Crystal. And this is the place where we connect with hands. Now, have the idea of extending your consciousness along the golden web of light and to hold everybody who is here as if they are the person in front of you receiving the healing. So extend your conscious awareness all around the earth. And as you connect in service in that way, now just allow the most perfect angelic energy to flood into our collective consciousness. And we'll just hold that space. Simply be aware of the breath and have the idea that even the breath is all that is there, is the angelic presence. There is nothing but your extended consciousness and the presence of the divine. Any thoughts, just let them float off. They're nothing to do with you. It's just the mind doing its thing. And as we prepare to bring this to a close, I put a call out to the angelic kingdom and ask if there is any energy that needs to be brought before we complete, then please bring that now. and we are grateful for that. I ask the Archangel Michael to ground this healing in the here and now and seal all dimensions. And that is done, and we offer our gratitude for that service. Know that any energy that needs to remain, that will remain, but for the part that we have played, we now let the angelic energy dissipate, to fade, to return from whence it came, with our gratitude. And when you feel that the angelic energy has totally faded, totally gone, you feel very much more as an individual, bring your, this is very important, bring your conscious awareness back to a sense of self. Disconnect, because remember we extended it right around the world. Bring it back to yourself. Cut all ties to everyone else and affirm that golden sphere that you are in. If you stay connected in consciousness to someone else, you can experience their thoughts and emotions. And I think we've got enough with our own without feeling other people's as well. It's also very interfering, so totally bring it back to self. Then there's a symbol of disconnecting with hands. Place, let go of your master crystal and just place it somewhere close to you. Allow your eyes to open, and if there's any remaining energy around, let it just flow into the earth. So thank you for sharing in that. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your service.